In the last years, the Bundesliga was very much like a monopoly, with Bayern Munich winning nearly every time. But in 1998, the newly promoted second division club Kaiserslautern shocked the entire football world by winning the Bundesliga, which was one of the most unlikely victories in football history. And after this video, you will know why this happened. This is the story of how Kaiserslautern shocked the entire footballing world. This incredible glory had its origin in the relegation from first to second German division in the previous year. Because in the season of 1996/1997 they got relegated, but just 1 week later they won the German DFB Pokal for their second time in their entire club history. This achievement was very crucial for the team and the morale of the players. They also just newly signed a new coach for the club named Otto Rehagel, who wasn't just an experienced coach, but he also had Kaiserslauterner background. And with the combination of a team with first division qualities and TGDC coach Otto Rehagel, they were unstoppable, and it was nearly guaranteed that they would move up to first division. And at the end of the season, they had 68 points and a plus 46 goal difference. And just to show how dominant they were, here are some games that they played. 5-0 against Frankfurt, 6-2 against Oldenburg, 4-0 against Wolfsburg, 7-0 against Lübeck, and 5-0 against Mannheim. That shows the team that moved up to first division wasn't just a better second division club, but a really good football club. And on top of that, in the summer transfer period, they bought really good players like Ciriaco Forza, who returned to Kaiserslautern for a transfer fee of 3.3 million, which was very much at that time. But he wasn't just the only new important player, because with Triesdorf and Buck, they strengthened their weaknesses in the midfield. And after all of that, this was the final starting lineup for the season in which they won the Bundesliga. As the goalkeeper, Andreas Reinke. The three defenders, Michael Schoenberg, Michael Kadlec, and Kaiserslautern club legend Harry Koch. Between the three midfielders and three defenders, there were two connecting players named Triesdorf and Axel Roos. In the midfield, the star and captain of the team, Ciriaco Forza, and in front of him the feared Ratinho, Buck, and Wagner. And also in the midfield played Marco Reich and the, at the time, not-so-important Michael Ballack. And the last open position was the position of the striker, in which Olaf Marschall played and had a crucial impact on the team. He shot 21 goals in 24 matches and also made some important goals, but we will get to that in a bit. The specialty about their team was how happy the players were to play for Kaiserslautern, and the coach understood how to give the players the self-confidence, and because of dies, you could feel that the players would do anything for the club. But in most matches, Tay didn't really need this, as they played good football and the Bundesliga was unprepared for that. And on the first match day, they played against Bayern Munich in the Olympiastadion and won. On the second match day, they played against Hertha and won. And after the third match day, Kaiserslautern was first place in the Bundesliga and didn't plan to give it away. And in their entire season, they just lost 4 matches and was only beaten by one team in the best third off the Bundesliga. The most important factor to how they won the Bundesliga was that it was just really hard to beat them. And because of this, it didn't matter if they hadn't won since 8 games, because they didn't lose. And on the 33rd match day, they could win the Bundesliga in their home stadium, the Betzeberg. The only thing they needed is to win their match and Bayern Munich to lose. And on this day, Olaf Marschall became a hero by scoring 2 out of the 4 goals from their victory, which led them to win the Bundesliga directly after moving up to the first division. This was the video. I hope you enjoyed, and please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and write more ideas for the future videos in the comments. Hope you have a good day. Bye.